Hello. How are you? Let me let me talk with you for a minute. Come here. How are you really feeling? Although this is a tough but important question, normally it is overlooked when sometimes we answer, I'm okay. It's okay. Everything's fine. Sometimes it's not. And I wish someone had said this when I was younger, in my early art career. I do believe we have different ways of experiencing our dreams and goals, but it is something that can also bring us down. Stress, doubt, inexperience, these all lead to burnout, which in return makes us shove aside our dreams. But how can we deal with this? So, when I was starting to really get into art, I was so passionate in what I was doing that nothing else could come in my way. I would complete this and that, I had time for everything, and so on. Yet, as time went by, I got so ambitious that this thing of being artist was so big that I couldn't even fathom to be where I am now. I always listen to those advice like, put this goal in X days or years and you can work towards that, or draw every day for 300 days and you will improve. Heck, there's the one that says hard work pays off. Continue what you're doing, you will eventually get there. Now I look back and I laugh at that, since these are all things society deems true. Something that is correct, and the only thing I see true in these words are none. Because if you believe you can build a house with bricks and concrete, you're wrong. I don't like to judge, and if for some of you this worked, okay, fine. But for me, man, these just bring me even downward a bit of suffering. I had a goal of the next year being a professional artist working as an illustrator for this big company. I did the 300 days of art every day. I worked hard every single day and diligently did everything I could. You know what I learned? Doesn't matter if you can build a house with bricks and concrete, even with your bare hands. But wouldn't it be easier to do it with the tools necessary? Even better, if you had any experience laying bricks and concrete, wouldn't that make it a breeze for you? What I'm trying to say is, this advice won't work if you don't have the bare minimum under your belt. And it takes time to build a house, you just can't do it in 1 year. That's just undoable, and for someone who doesn't even have what they really need around them to accomplish a certain goal, it's hard. There's a proverb that says the following: if you want to go fast, by any means, go by yourself. But if you want to go further, take someone with you. There's so much we can do. But unfortunately for the average person like me, time is finite, and I don't have unlimited resources. I did all that, and I even didn't accomplish what I wanted to. I started to build my art career in illustration, and I didn't have the bare minimums like color theory, anatomy, and composition well studied. Yes, you might think, hey, but isn't that like something basic? Everyone knows that. Yeah, I know. But at the time, I didn't. And maybe someone besides you might not know either. These advice are not bad. They are just given by people who have at least the basics figured out and are able to use things around them to turn tables and find an alternative route when they need it. At least I'm not like that, and I've been in situations where I really would like an alternative, but I hadn't. Okay, well, this might be due to me being stubborn as a rock and still doing things when I knew they probably wouldn't work. This is normal since when we're young, let's say at the start of our grown-up life, we have energy for everything and we think we can do anything and nothing is that far away. But the truth is, things take time. Just don't worry about it. As time goes by, you will meet people. Those people then meet other people, and you are able to meet other like-minded individuals. Like, for example, when you become friends or partners, or you in a way, you know, like how you behave and how you do things. People that are close enough, but different. Or maybe that person becomes someone you can rely on. Then you leverage these connections you build, and when you start to know that everything is moved with money, well, you kind of start understanding things a little bit different. And then your goals and your dreams might change, but you keep going forward. And then you see that they might not be that far away. Just don't worry about all that stuff now. I think you don't even have to worry about any of this right now. I think just enjoying the process is enough. This will come naturally and even gradually. It might be a little bit different for you than it was for me, but I think if you keep riding the wave other than chasing this or that other wave, you'll have a more peaceful life. And the things you need won't be left out. They will gradually come, and if you're really paying attention, you will notice them. I sound like an old man, but isn't it better to learn from experience than to learn for yourself? I wish I had someone say this to me when I was at the beginning of my art journey. You know, when you go to the next step, which is picking your passion and dreams and turning them into a business or something like that, you will see that those things are two completely different things. But if it is your real passion, you will love every single thing. From failing and learning not to repeat that again, to get that thing you always wanted and then feeling fulfilled to the core of your bone. The true feeling of happiness when you do what you love. Isn't that great? You know, these things aren't paid, they are earned. But as everything, and I say it again, takes time. And you know what you got to do when things take time? You wait. You let it roll. You keep doing other important things on the side and you let that cook. Just like baking a cake, if you hurry, it will come out all ugly. It might even taste the same, but it won't be so appealing. Since our eyes also eat, I assure you that if you wait enough, because that will also take time, you will learn a lot more and even more in the process. You have time. The world won't just end tomorrow, you know. But as I always say, take my advice with a grain of salt. Because I'm just a fish in a huge sea, and you can always taste other fish you might like. That sounded kind of weird, but I think you got the message. Well, just like a spider builds its home little by little, keep weaving your web and stay fresh. Tuna fresh. I hope I got to help. And I would like to see in the comments down below what things helped you to keep going, because being an artist is sometimes it's hard. Well, I see you in the next one, you beautiful people. See ya!